Hey, second grade, welcome back to another math lesson. Now, we already have been talking about o'clock and 30. Today, we're going to be talking about if the minute hand is pointing to a different number on the clock. So you guys already know when we are talking about minutes and they're pointed to one of these other numbers, we are going to count by fives. That helps us out, make it super simple. You could count by ones if you are counting all these little dashes, but why not count by fives? It's a lot faster and a lot easier, and you'll probably make a lot less mistakes. So let's get into it. Remember that our hour hand we're always going to look at first, and our minute hand we are going to look at second. I'm going to draw a time up on the board, and I want you to help me. So I know our hour hand is a little hand and it's pointing straight up. So what hour are we in? Great job, 12. Now our minute hand is pointing to the 3. Does that mean it's 12:03? Absolutely right. You know that's incorrect. So let's count by fives. We have 0, 5, 10, 15. So the time on our clock is 12:15. Let's try another one. Oops. I'm making 2-minute hands. That wouldn't work. All right, so here's our new time. Let's start with our little itty bitty hour hand that I drew. And it looks like it's in between the 7 and the 8. So what time are we going to put down? You are absolutely right. We are going to put 7 because the minute hand isn't all the way around the clock yet, so we're not yet to 8 o'clock. Remember, our hour hand moves with our minute hand. It does go slower, but as it gets closer to moving around the clock, the hour hand moves closer to the next hour it will be. So we always go to the smaller number to get our hour. Now our minute hand is all the way to the 10. Now I know I wrote the little numbers up here, but it's not going to be on your assignment, so let's count by fives and see what we get. 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So our clock is reading 7:50. Now I'm going to switch this up a little bit just because I want to give you a little bit of a warning if your minute hand is pointing directly to the 1. So we know if our minute hand is pointing directly to the 1, we are going to be at 5 minutes. But when you're on a clock, you always have to have 2 digits behind our 2 little dots. So you have to make sure instead of writing 5, you write 05. So it's 7:05. And you'll even hear when people ask, what time is it? If it's any number less than 10, they'll say, oh, whatever the time is. So if it's 7 and our minute hand is pointing to the 3, you'll hear somebody say 7:03. So make sure if your number is less than 10, you put a little 0 placeholder in there for you. All right, second grade, I hope you have a fun time doing your lesson today.